First of all, I'm gonna give you a piece of game. You need to manage your life, your regular life, your salary, whatever money you make right now. You need to learn how to manage that before you can even think about managing the business. If you don't know how to manage your own money, your regular salary, pay rent, pay your car note, pay your food, if you can't manage your regular business, you do not need to get into business for yourself, like a real business where you got employees and payroll. Because this ain't no game. You can't miss payroll. These people gonna quit. You got people's lives in jeopardy in hands and food in their mouth. And if you come up short with the money, they're gonna be looking at you crazy, and they gonna quit, and you're gonna get fined, and all the laws, rules, and the regulations. So first, you need to learn how to manage your own money and your own funds and mind your own business before you even thinking about it. You need to learn how to budget. You need to learn how to forecast. You need to learn how to have money stashed away for a rainy day. You just need to be a good steward of your money first before you even think about getting business. I suggest you study financial people. Dave Ramsey is a good person to start with the basics. I don't agree with everything, but to get a good base of how to manage money, Dave Ramsey. Y'all need to listen to Dave Ramsey. That's who I used in 2017 to really take my money and understanding of finances to the next level. It's people who still go broke every day. I witness it. They text me. You know what I mean? It's real. Like, I'm not saying no names, but I'm telling you, grown people don't know how to manage money still to this day. I see it every day, and they always making excuses. It's somebody else's fault why the money ain't dropped. Nah, it's your fault, but still. Let's get into it. Yeah, so managing money. How did I get it? What challenge did I face? So back in 2017, I challenged myself to, before I turned 30, to have 100 grand put up. And I did. I got to it. I got creative. I had side hustles, providing services, making sales, just really out there hustling and doing things, to get the money up. And I saved money. I always had a goal to save X amount of money. I looked at my salary, whether it was $500 to $1,000 a month. You should be able to save $1,000 a month. You'll be able to invest, if you got a job, your 401k, put that 3 to 5 to 6% in. Put that 3, 5, 6% in your 401k. Whatever your company match, put it in there. Just let it build up. If you ain't got no long-term plans for right now, just let that money build up. You'll be fine in the long run. It's okay not to spend every dollar, but you need a budget, like a simple spreadsheet or something to track how you doing your money. But yeah, fast back to my story. 2017, I made a goal. I don't know how, I remember I was 27. I made a goal to have 100K before I turned 30. It was hard, but I made it happen just by hustling and staying down and discipline and just really grinding it, because I wanted that 100K mark. But I should have set my goal bigger. That was my problem. I should have set the goal to 10 million or 1 million, not just 100,000. So that's what I look back on myself and say, dang. But yeah, I had that, and I had just moved to Atlanta, took a new corporate position with Atlanta. I was down in Atlanta running around like crazy, trying to get promoted to the next level when that wasn't in calling for me. I was working with DSPs. People kept asking me, Sidney, why aren't you doing the DSP, man? I'm like, man, I do it when I feel like it. So eventually, one thing led to another. I felt like it. I got into the program. I did my interviews, passed all my interviews. Then it was like, boom, the locations. Where can you go? Where do you want to go work and start up? So mind you, I had my 100K saved up. So I'm just getting everything done, getting my LLC. Once I got the program, I'm getting my LLC, boom, they give me my options where to go. See, I worked for Amazon. So I was able to talk to the people in charge and see which areas that they needed help in. See, let's go back to problem solving and being solution oriented. Yeah, like I didn't want to move to Buffalo, New York. I wanted to stay in Atlanta or Florida or Texas or somewhere right there with the business. But the biggest need for help was in Buffalo, New York. So with my thinking, the biggest problems, you always get paid more. And they were offering grants and opportunities to help me move and start up. Mind you, I still had my 100K. So boom, starting a new business. They had me a few locations. I picked Buffalo ultimately because the cost of living was the cheapest. You got to think like that. The cost of living was cheap. So when you starting a new business, you want to keep your costs low as possible. So I moved to Buffalo, and they had gave me some assistance and some grants. Mind you, I already had 100K of my own money stashed up. So yeah, That's how I initially funded my business. I got grants and I already had 100K because I always had the itch to do my own business thing. I just didn't know what, but this opportunity presented itself. So yeah, save 100K or save some money, save you some money, learn how to manage your own money before you even think about saving a business. But some ways I would tell people, it's things you can do to get creative. You can get loans from family, get a loan from a family member. People you trust, write down a business plan, go to the bank, see if you can't get no funding. There's plenty of YouTube videos on how to get funding, credit cards, family funding, what else? Investors. If your pitch good enough, you can get investors, somebody, you can partner with somebody to get into it, get them funds up. It's no excuses. People think because they don't have the money, if you had a right idea and speak it to somebody, you can instantly become a millionaire. So don't let the money be the reason, but you definitely save you some money. Learn how to manage your money and save you some money, because if you don't know how to manage money, you definitely gonna be bad at running a business. So that's how I got my initial investment up for Amazon. I saved it pretty much the hard way, hustling and being creative and make sure you recognizing opportunities. But that's how I got it up. And also Amazon helped me, gave me a few grants and programs and things and whatnot. And I ain't looked back since. So yeah, that's how I initially got the fund and set up the Amazon. But there's plenty of methods out there, man. Contact me more for more mentorship opportunities. I can tell you a little more in person where to look at if you need help getting funded for a business of any type, things like that. There's money all around here. Don't listen to the news always talking about recessions and all this and all that. That's not true. It's simply not true. Either you see the glass half empty or you see the glass half full, or you see it for what it is. It is what it is. But in my world, it's always opportunities. Make it happen. You in control of your own life. Don't let money limit you from acting on those ideas.